MD Prepper here, giving you a tabletop review of the Plum Crazy Firearms Gen 2 Complete Polymer Lower. Remember several years back, Plum Crazy out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, came out with a very low-cost, all-polymer lower, glass-filled nylon, I should say, that was very affordable, worked very well, but they went out of business due to mismanagement or what have you, and they apparently have come back through a company called E3 Arms out of Lake Havasu City. So don't know if it's the same old company, a relaunch, new company taking over, not sure. Actually got one of their polymer lowers, the Omega 15 as well, for a low price, but that's another review for another time. So Plum Crazy Firearms Gen 2, saw this at a local gun show for $90 for a complete lower. Couldn't say no. I found some cheap aluminum lowers stripped for 40-50 bucks, but a complete lower for $89.99, couldn't pass it up. I fired 5.56 .223 out of this, as well as 300 blackout. No major problems whatsoever. It functions. It's a functional lower. Nothing fancy. Everything's pretty basic on it, but for $90 you can't complain. If you just want an extra AR, or you just want a spare lower just to throw in the safe, or several spare lowers, what I would recommend for that price. So, standard pistol grip. Got your molded trigger guard with the expanded area for gloves or whatnot. Don't tend to use those down here in the South very often. Different logo here, but hopefully the camera will pick up. They're using the words Plum Crazy again. They've gotten away from that. We're doing PCF on some of their lowers back in the day. The hammer is polymer as well. It's got obviously metal springs and buffer on the inside, but even the buffer tube is polymer. I'm not real thrilled with that at first thought, but this thing's held up. My old one has as well. So 6 position, collapsible, pretty standard there. Not even any markings, just generic, no name. See the polymer, glass-filled nylon castings there. So nothing real fancy on it, but for $90, what do you expect? Trigger is not terrible, that's not great, but what do you expect for $90? It's reasonably light, not too much creep, a little bit spongy, but again, for $90 is a place to start if you just want an extra low-cost AR build just as a range plinker, a truck gun, or just want to have one laying around extra just to have it, just to say you've got one. For $90, I would definitely buy another one of these, and I will probably buy several more next time there's a gun show locally, because you can't beat that price. You can't beat it with a stick. Like I said, my other one I've had for years, just a range plinker, but I've put better uppers on it and no problems at all. So let me know your thoughts if you've tried one out yet. MD Prepper out.